Okay, magandang araw. We have an example for designing T-beams. Meron tayo ditong span of 6 meters na center to center siya from its support. For a floor system shown, this one. Okay, gusto nating i-design yung effective flange width ng tatlo and yung required tension area for beam B at saka beam C for the following load conditions. Yung A, MDL 150 and MLL 120. So, hatiin ko lang po yung videos, okay? And to solve for A, B, and C. Okay? Pero this time, unahin kong isolve yung sa letter B, no? So, meron tayong solution, okay, for 1, kaninang from the previous videos, a same solution to compute BF, pwede nating tignan yon para mabalikan natin yung lecture sa effective flange width natin. Okay? And before that, review lang natin yung quick guide for our design ng any type of beam. But this time, this is a type of non-rectangular beam. So, it's a T-beam. So, kahit ganun, meron naman tayong general three concepts nung pagsusolve ng kanyang tension steel area. No? Una is, chine-check natin kung ito ba ay mag-single reinforce or magda-double reinforce. I-check natin siya at maximum condition. Okay? Pangalawa, kapag napatunayan nating SRB ito, you will check kung anong case ng beam ito or ng T-beam. Kung mag-treat ba siya as case 1, ano yung case 1? Case 1 is rectangular pa rin yung kanyang orientation sa stress diagram, or yung case 2 is mag-T-beam na siya. No? Then, alongside, pwede mo rin ding i-check doon kung nagde-tension control ba siya or transition region. Para kung sakaling tension control, if TC, tension control, use the basic one concept of designing a rectangular beam and solve for AS. So we can solve for design using this quick guide. Now, magsimula tayo sa pagkuha ng ating moment muna. Okay, since service moments kasi ito, kunin muna natin yung MU. So, para sa MU ng letter B, yan, we have MU is equal to 1.2 using the load combo, 1.2, 1.6, di ba? 175 plus 1.6 ng 190. Yan. So, 1.2 times 175 plus 1.6 times 190. Yan. So, meron tayo ng 514. Yan. Kilonewton meter. Now, using the parameters F'C21, Fy414, effective depth, source 70, slab thickness of 100. Yan. Kailangan nating i-design to and then kuha ng effective flange width. Ito tayo sa next. Okay. Sabi doon, meron tayong beam B to design, 300. No? 300, tsaka yung kanyang HF is 100. Yan. So, BW plus 16 HF. So, we have 300 plus 16 ng 100. So, pwede pala tayong mag dito para hindi na tayo labas ng labas. So, alongside, lagay natin yung calculator natin dyan. 300 plus 1600. Yan. So, we have 19. Next is BW plus SW, di ba? 0.5 SW1 plus 0.5 SW2. So, we have 300 plus, so sabi sa problem, sa diagram, we have clear distance sa adjacent beam na dalawa. Yung isa 3,000 tsaka isa 4,000. Oops. Yan. Plus 0.5 ng 4,000. So, 300 plus 0.5 ng 3,000, 1,500. Plus 0.5 ng 4,000, 2,000. So, we have 3,800 mm. Okay? Next, BW plus LN over 4. 300 plus LN. So, this time, magko-compute tayo ng LN, no? Yung LN kasi is 6 meters and binanggit sa problem na naka-center to center ito or on center OC. So, we will just subtract the half of the dimension ng square, no? So, ang half nun is 150 sa isang support and ang half naman is nasa kabila. So, parang magma-minus ka lang ng 300 din, no? So, 6,000 minus 300, 5,700. So, ang LN natin this time is 5,700. Yan, divided by 4. Sabi ko nga, kung hindi minention naman yung kanyang positioning, let it be to be your LN. Pero dahil minention, i-subtract natin. So, 5,700 over 4. So, we have 1,725 mm. So, this time, ito yung ating nanalong BF. Yan. Yan. Palitan natin. Yan. So, your BF is 1,725 mm. So, now, pwede na tayo mag-design ng ating beam B using MU514. So, lagay lang natin lahat ng parameters. 514 kilonewton meter. Yung mga natin, HF 100 mm. We have F'(C) of 21 MPa. Fy of 414 MPa. Yan. Tapos, ano pa ba? Meron tayong okay na. So, yan na yun. Lang kailangan natin. BW pala. BW of 300. Yan, medyo lumipis. Yan. So, yun. Then, we have a quick guide. So, pwede natin itong gamitin. Or, pwede rin tayong mag-conceptualize gamit yung mga rectangular designs natin before, no? So, hindi naman yan nagbabago. Ang nagbago lang yung shape, no? So, we can now adapt. So, pwede tayong mag-check ng SRB or DRB at maximum condition. So, this is your step 1. At max condition, ano ang magiging MU max natin? No? Ano yung magiging MU max natin? While, para yung MU natin na nakuha is dapat i-compare sa MU max. At maximum condition, you can really say na SRB ba to or DRB. So, sabi natin, kapag yung MU natin na nakuha is greater than MU max, that would be greater, or ibig sabihin, DRB yan. If MU is less than MU max, that is SRB. So, yan. Diyan mo lang masasabi. No? So, kailangan tayong makakuha ng MU at maximum condition. Before, meron lang tayong formula na MU max, di ba? Reduction, tapos yung mahabang formula, 51 over So, that is for rectangular only. So, kuha tayo in a general form, no? So, reduction, you will use the stress diagram to get the moment of a force, no? Kagaya ng yung CC natin. Okay? So, if we have this, no? So, ito yung CC, ito yung T. Ito yung kanyang distance from yung couple distance niya. So, meron tayong yung K-beam natin is nasa gitna yung compression force. So, just in case, ito yung kanyang Y bar, no? So, ganyan. So, kunin natin sa ganitong form. So, you need to get a Y bar or para makuha natin yung distansya ni CC sa kanyang P, no? While CC will say that this is 0.85 F'C ng area ng concrete compression. Okay? So, hindi tayo nawawala sa concept. So, MU max. Now, to check that, kailangan at maximum condition, you will say your Cmax. Yung Cmax natin is yung distance from the outermost fiber down to the neutral axis. So, ito yung Cmax. Ito yung NA. No? Yan, sa stress diagram natin. So, Cmax, according to the formula, is 3/7 of D. So, we have 3/7 ng 470. Yan. Given niya yan pala. No? Check natin. Yan. Effective depth of 470. Okay. So, and that would be 3/7 ng 470. So, at 201.429. Pwede natin siyang i-store sa C. And next. So, kuha tayo ng Amax. No? So, Amax is beta 1. Cmax, ganun din yun, no? at maximum condition nga lang. So if you multiply that C times 0.85, that would be 171.214. Store ko siya sa A. Yan. Ngayon, check natin yung idea nung kanyang pagka-T-beam, no? So tignan natin. Yan. At maximum condition, T-beam kaya magpe-perform yung ating stress. So since nakakuha tayo ng Cmax, it will be measured from that nga, no, to the neutral axis, no? So ito yung Cmax. So ibig sabihin, since 201.429 yan, ang HF natin is 100 only. Therefore, nagkaroon ka ng extra area dito sa part na to. So meron tayong Z length dito. So magkakaroon ka ngayon ng dalawang area. Okay? Magpe-perform siya as T-beam at maximum condition. Okay? To get the MU of that T-beam, so kailangan mong i-validate muna saan pupwesto, no, si compression force. Saan pupwesto si compression force. Yan. So, nasa centroid nung dalawang area na to. That would mean. So, yan yung ating Y-bar. So, simulan natin yun. So, kuha muna tayo ng Y-bar, no? Yan. So, para ma-indicate mo si CC. Yan. So, sa Y-bar, kailangan nating gumamit ng Barigman's theorem. So, yung total area of the compression areas times it's your Y-bar measured from the outermost fiber, and then i-bisect natin yung dalawang area. So, area 1, tapos yung kanyang sariling centroid mula sa reference, plus area 2, yung kanyang sariling centroid from the reference. And it is obvious na yung AC natin is area 1 plus area 2 lang. Okay? So, for area 1, that is 100 times BF. Anong BF natin? So, kinuha natin yun kanina, and that is 1725. Area 2, that is basically your BW times Z. So, BW times Z. So, we have BW of 300 times Z. Okay? Actually, yung Z natin is in Z max, no? Max condition muna para magkaroon tayo ng definite or specific Z, no? Si Z max, makukuha mo siya if you see that your A max, okay, ito yung A max mo yung measured from the compression force, yan, compression area rather, yan yung A max mo, kapatid. So ibig sabihin, si A max is the sum of your HF plus Z maximum. Okay? So, dyan mo mahahanap si Z max. So, since meron ka ng A max 171.214 minus mo ng HF 100. So, yung Z max natin is basically 71.214. No? So, parang yung A natin naka-store kanina, minus mo ng 100. Okay. Para sakto-sakto yung aking sagot, i-store ko siya sa F. Okay? So, pwede na nating ipwesto to. So, yung A, C natin muna pala, i-compute muna natin. So, since given na yung Z max ko, meron na ako dyan. So, total ko lang. 100, 1725. And that would be the A1. So, I will store that to B siguro. So, this is stored sa D, no? And 300 Z. Di ba yung Z natin is F? So, that would be your area 2. So, i-store ko siya sa E. Okay. So, this is stored at E. Okay. So, understood na, hindi ko na isusulat, no? So, your AC is T plus E. Okay. So, concept-wise, D plus E is your AC. Okay. So, that would be your A plus E dito. Yan. Then, Y bar equals. So, this is your A. And then, your Y bar, Y1 is measured from top. So, kalahati lang ng rectangular na to. And that is 50. No? And then, plus A2, yung 300 Z max, and that is stored at E. So, kunin natin yung kanyang centroid mula sa taas. The Z max is the height of the A2. So, you will divide that into 2 plus 100. Okay? So, ganyan. And meron ka ng Y bar. Okay? So, 50 times A plus, okay, 100 plus 0.5 ng Z, which is stored at F, then E. Yeah. Okay? And then divided by, divided by A plus E. Yan. Sanay lang kasi ako gumamit ng storage, no, ng calculator para eksakto yung ating mga sagot. So, 134.92. Okay? So, teka, double check natin. Baka may mga na-miss out tayong mga letters. Ingat lang dun. So, si A, oops, mali si A. D pala. Okay, sorry po. D, hindi A. Kanina pa pala. Kaya, baka napansin nyo na, no? So, pasensya na po. D pala ito. Okay, kaya pala nanibago ko sa sagot. Yan, D. Yan. Okay, kagaya ko, huwag kayong magigaya sa akin, no? Yan. So, D plus E. Yan, D plus E, your Y bar, pwede na tayo mag-shift solve. So, 50D plus E and 100 plus 0.5 ng Z. O, di ba? Shift solve. Ayan, para ma-review natin yung mga, ano. So, solve for X, we have 59.434. Okay? So, minamabuti nating ihiwalay na yung centroid part para isang force na lang yung kunin natin along the compression area. So, you will store that to Y. Yan. Yan. So, concept-wise, nare-realize natin na gusto nating mag-take ng moment yung force na to doon sa tension side. So, kailangan mo lang makuha yung moment arm niya. Ito yung moment arm niya. So, that is D minus Y bar. Okay? So, pwede na nating masolve to. Okay? So, dito na natin ilagay. And to get the MU max, and to get the MU max, and reduction, okay, CC, and then D minus Y bar. Reduction, 0.85 F prime C AC, no? Times D minus Y bar. Ayos? So, your reduction niya pala is, technically, according to the concept, no? Noon pa sa rectangular natin is yung reduction is para sa maximum condition. 0.65 plus 0.25, 800 minus Fy over 1,000 minus Fy. So, si reduction is yung by formula. Yan. 800 minus Fy, 414. Yan. And 1,000 minus 414. Yan. So, we have 814 or 0.815. So, pwede natin itong i-store para saktuhan sa B. No? Yan. Stored sa B. So, now, pwede na tayong mag-compute ng ating MU max. So, sa MU max, naka-store tayo sa B. Yan. Tapos, si CC, kay 0.85, F prime C, 21. AC, naka-store yun sa D plus E. D plus E. And then, we have the 470 minus Y. Naka-store sa Y yan. So, go. Times 0.85 times 21 times D plus E times, okay, D minus Y bar. Yan. So, we have 1157. Okay. Iano na lang natin siya in kilonewton meter. So, that would be 1157 point. Okay. Gawin natin kulay. Or dito na lang natin ilagay. Okay. So, your MU max is 1157.454 kilonewton meter. And that is your MU max. May mga separate questions naman para siguro dito, no? But tatanungin ka, what is the moment or what is the capacity at maximum condition? So, yan yun. So technically, kapag nakuha natin siya, diyan natin i-compare kung yung MU natin, kung nag-SRB ba yung ating design or DRB. So you will declare since, dito na lang, baba. Sabi dito, since MU na 514 is less than MU max, therefore SRB. Okay? Yan. Tapos na tayo sa step 1, sa checking ng design, SRB or DRB. So yung T-beam natin na to is meron lang siyang tension area dito sa baba. Okay? So next step, punta tayo sa checking kung anong case ba talaga to magpo-fall. Magti-T-beam kaya to or you'll design that as rectangular only. So next slide. Yan. So kopyahin lang natin yung mga kailangan natin, parameters. Yan. Kopyahin lang natin ulit ito. Yan. And then we have, yan. So pwede na natin itong yan, i-separate. No? So basta punta tayo sa step 2. To check what case. Case 1 or case 2. In case 1 or case 2, rectangular sana kung case 1. Ano? Okay, sana case 1. So paano natin i-check yun? So ganito ha. Meron tayong T-shape. And ito yung kanyang mga given. No? Yan. HF. So gusto natin malaman kung bababa ba yung A or mananatili siya sa flange in compression. Okay? So, wala na tayo sa maximum condition ha. So, tatanggalin ko na yung mga subscript na max. So, kapag ganito yung nangyari, magpe-perform siya sa case 2. Case 2 is T-beam. Kapag dito lang napunta yung A natin below HF, it will perform as rectangular beam. So, sana ganun, no? So, paano mo ma-check yun? So, meron tayong technique na tinuro using the reference limit natin na flange moment, no? So, ito yung limiting conditions natin. So, hanggang dito lang muna. So, yung concept, paano kung yung aim mo or yung compression mo is nandito lang mismo sa mismong flange? Okay? So, paano kung nandyan lang? So, check mo muna dyan. Okay? So, what if you will get the MU at flange? Yun yung tinatawag nating MUF. Moment at flange. Therefore, your A is equal to HF. So, you will assume your A is equal to HF. So, muna. So, manganguha ka ng MU sa F. And the same concept that you need a reduction times CC times D minus Y bar. Since your Y bar is measured from the centroid of an area, so yung area 1 natin is your HF. So, tawag na siyang area F, no? Okay? So, given na yung Y bar, kalahati lang ng HF. Yan. Diba? Ayan. So, kunin natin yan. Pag nakuha tayo ng MUF, no, you will declare, no, or compare to the MU. Okay? So, signan nyo yung concept. Kapag yung MU ko, okay, or yung baliktad, para mas maano natin. Kapag yung MUF ko, eto, yung moment ko sa flange, is enough to sustain an MU actual. Ibig sabihin, greater than siya. Enough to sustain, or sobra-sobra pa, para i-sustain sa MU, definitely, kaya niya na. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo kailangang bumaba pa para humingi ng tulong sa web. So, ibig sabihin, your A is technically greater or less than HF. O sabihin natin A is less than or equal to HF. Pwede kasi mapuno, no? Ibig sabihin, it will perform as rectangular, or ito yung case 1. Kapag naman yung A mu F mo is the other way around, okay, edi A is greater than HF. So, it will perform as T-beam. Ito yung case 2. Nakuha. So, case 2. Yan. So, check natin. Ngayon, sa reduction, okay, tapos 0.85 ulit ito, F prime C, area of HF. Area of the flange po. Ibig sabihin, alam mo na yan. HF times BF lang yan. No? D minus HF over 2. Ganyan yung formula natin. Pero yung reduction is, hindi ka pa sure no, since wala ka na sa maximum condition, hindi ka sure kung anong reduction mo. No, kung tension controlled ba siya or what, di ba? Tension controlled or transition. Pero sure ka na nag-assume ka ng A as HF. So, tandaan nyo lang, kapag nanguha ka ng reduction, is nakadepend to sa Fs. Okay? So, sa Fs is 600 times D minus C. So, kailangan mo ng C. Saan galing si C? Siyempre, sa A. No? So, since meron ka ng A, so as assume na HF, so meron ka ring C. No? So, that is 100 over 0.85. So, we have 117.647. So, pwede na tayo mag-solve ng Fs. So, 600, anong FD mo? 470 minus your C and your C. So, meron kang 1797 MPa. And since this is greater than Fy, tension control. And since this is greater than 1000, you will use reduction of 0.9. Okay? So, yung reduction pala natin is 0.9 at flange moment. At flange moment. So, case by case kasi tayo, stage by stage. So, 0.85, 21. AF is the BF 1725 times 100 BHF. Then, 470 minus HF, 100 yun, divide 2. So, yung MUF is sa pool na. So, yan. Banat. 0.9, 0.85, 21, 1725, 100, 470 minus 100. Yan. So, we have 1025.349 kilonewton meter. Okay? Yan. Sabi sa declaration niya natin, yan, kanina, ito siya. Oh, so that is greater than our MU na 514. No? So therefore, your flange area is greater or enough to sustain the compression. So you'll declare it, and this is your flange area. Okay, your flange is in compression. Okay? So you'll declare also that your A is less than or equal to HF, or treat, therefore treat as rectangular. Yan. Sa stage 2 natin, yan, at least sure ka na dito sa gagawin mong design. Di ba? So, wala pala tong kahirap-hirap mamaya kasi you will treat that as rectangular. Okay? So, next stage na tayo. Sa design na tayo. Yan. Design as rectangular. Yan. So, in design of rectangular, so, drawing natin. Kunin natin ulit ito. So, hindi ako nangailangan ng aking list of steps, detailed steps. Ito lang. Basta lang, hindi ka nawawala sa ating concept. So, medyo kapalan ko nga ito. Yan. Yan. So, ating T-beam. So, though it has a shape of T-beam, pero na-declare natin na possible nandito lang yung kanyang A. So, ito yung kanyang A. Tapos, ito yung kanyang flange width, BF. Tapos, ito yung BW. Ito yung kanyang effective depth at C. So, ito yung hinahanap. Okay. This will be AS. Okay. So, perform as rectangular. Yan. So, stage 3. So, balik ka lang ulit sa sa ating concept. Tandaan natin, meron tong 4C. No? May CC dyan. Okay? Na iikot sa ating T. So, that would be D minus Y bar ulit. So, yung Y bar natin this time is ito. Mula sa taas. Kaya lang, kailangan mo makuha muna ng A. And that would be A over 2. So, you will say, no, MU is equal to reduction, CC ulit, D minus Y bar. So, MU, reduction, hindi ka sure kung anong, tension control ba yan or what? Or transition? Hindi ka sure. Okay lang yan. So, 0.85 F prime C, area ng concrete block. So, AC muna. No? And then, D minus yung Y bar natin is half of the E. So, since rectangular ito, may naalala tayo dyan. No? Pwede mong gamitin, actually, yan. Or pwede mo din gamitin, actually, yung ating rectangular, basic 1. Sabi nga natin dito. And you will use basic 1, your tension control. So, we'll check pa, no? Okay. Pero pwede nating, mamaya, i-ano natin yun. Gamitin natin. Pero ito muna. So, AC, we will say that is B area or ABF. So, pwede ko nga pala itong gawing A, tapos BF. Okay? So, from that, pwede kang manguha ng, solve muna natin yung reduction. Is it really tension controlled? Actual cells na to, or transition region? Okay? So, sir, nag-check din ako kanina eh. Dito, hindi ba to applied? So, actually, this is for flange only. Pero, makes sense, no? Kung sa full flange area, is nag-tension control siya. Di ba? Okay, umaabot ka ng 1797. Paano kaya kung lumiliit ka pa mula dito sa sagad, no? If your A is less than that, is less than 100. Okay, tingnan mo if your A is less than 100, pwede mo nang conceptualize mula dito eh. If your A is less than 100, therefore, liliit pa lalo yung sagot. Halimbawa lang, 56. Halimbawa lang, yung A mo is 56. Kasi di ba, na-declare mo nga, A is less than HF. Okay? Divide mo ng beta 1. 56 divide beta 1. Okay, sorry. 56 divide 0.85. Sabihin, meron kang C na 65. Okay? Kung dyan lang, di lalo kang lalaki yung FS mo. Tingnan nyo, no? Ganun lang. So, if your A, kanina nung chinek natin is equal to your HF at lumabas na FS is 1797, that would be greater than Fy greater than 1,000. What more kung liliit pa siya? Tama? And technically, dahil sa na-declare mo nga na A is less than H, possible yan. Therefore, you will say that lalo na yung Fs mo is greater than Fy greater than 1,000. Okay? Lalong liliit yung A mo, lalong liliit yung C mo. Di ba? Tama ba? Maliit din yung C mo. So, pag maliit ang C, sa formula natin na Fs 600D minus C, pag maliit ito lalo, di lalaki yung Fs mo. Ganun lang. No? So, pwede naman din na i-sure mo. How? Paano? O di, using that, 514, tingnan nyo 514 times 10 raised to 6, gamitin mo yung actual MU mo. You will treat 0.9, assume, no? Assume. Okay. Pwede mong gamitin yan. Reduction as 0.9. Mag-assume ka na lang. Pwede 0.9. Tapos 0.85. Tapos F prime C. Tapos yung A mo, and then BF mo 1725. Then 470. Then A over 2. Try mo. 514 times 10 raised to 6. 0.9. Ako kanina nag-ideology lang. 0.85. Then 21. And then A. Okay, A. And then 1725. And then 470. And then X over 2. Okay? So, shift solve. Di ba? Your A at 514 is 4128. Okay? So, that is less than HF. You're now sure. Ako nag-ideology lang kanina. Pero make sense yun. Okay? Make sense yun. So, ibig sabihin, hindi ko na kailangan kunin yung SIGO. Maliit talaga yan. Maliit lang yung SIGO. Kung sa 100 nga na A, maliit ang SIGO eh. Dito pa kaya? Parang ganun lang. So, I am now sure that it is in tension control condition. Okay? Tension control. So, reduction is 0.9. Okay? So, saan ako kukuha ng AS? So, pwede naman na magkuha ka ng C is equals to T. No? By equilibrium, you will say 0.85 F prime C since rectangular nga ito, since rectangular siya, ganun na lang kasimple. A, BF. Pag rectangular tapos T is your AS, FY. So, bakit mo na nasabing FY? Kasi nga, nag-yield na rin siya. Di ba? It is intention control. So, reduction is 0.9. At the same time, it is yielding or still yields. No? Paano ba? Still yields. Still yields. At Fs is greater than Fy. No? Okay. Dahil ang A ko nakuha is 41.28. So, paano ba? Pwede nating i-ano na to, tawag dito, i-store. Yan. Kunin natin yung A natin. Shift sol. Ayan, na-shift natin. I-store natin sa A. Yan. Ito na yung bagong A natin Okay? So, pwede tayong manguha na ng AS dito. Yan. 0.85, 21, A, na naka-store sa A, and 1725 over FY 414. So, anong sagot? 21, then A, and then 1725 over 414. So, we have 3,069.897. So, your AS minimum, AS is 33069. Okay. So, meron na tayong AS. So, pero meron pang sinabi ang code actually. So, tignan. So, meron tayong karagdagan sa code, no, na sinabi yung AS minimum. So, I've discussed this last time sa isang section and we did this AS minimum comparison. So, may correction lang ako dun, no. So, hindi natin nabasa kasi masyado ito, no. So, yung sinabi dito, for a statically determinate beam with a flange in tension, the value of BW shall be lesser of BF and 2BW. Generally, meron talaga tayong AS minimum na BWD. Kung ano yung given na BW, actually, yun. But, gagamitin lang natin yon yung actual BW if in compression. The flange is in compression. Meaning to say, flange is in compression is you are in positive moment. No? Yung moment natin na dinedesign is positive moment. Okay? So, nagkakaroon tayo ng, di ba, ng positive moment. Pag nagkakaroon tayo, natitension yung baba, nako-compress yung taas. Positive moment. Okay? So, kung negative yan, baliktad. Tension na sa taas, compression sa baba. So, nagkakaroon tayo ng flange in tension. So, yung crackings natin, nagkakaroon dyan ng cracks. So, you will change the BW dito. Shall be the lesser of BF and 2BW. So, actually, kapag nakakuha ka na ng design mo na AS 3069.897, you will compare that to AS minimum. So, since napatunayan natin na this is flange in compression, positive moment naman po siya as mentioned. So, kunin natin yung raw minimum 1. Yan lang yun yung raw minimum 1 to Diba? Square root of F prime C over 4Fy. That is raw minimum 1. And raw minimum 2, no, BWD. Yan. So, gagamitin natin is BW. Ang BW natin is 300. So, that is square root of F prime C over 4Fy. Yan. Then, BW, 300 times D, 470. Yan. So, we have 390. No? Tapos, yung AS minimum is 1.4. Yan, palitan mo lang to ng 1.4. Tagalin natin yung isa. Yan. We have 476. No? And sabi niya, the greater of A and B. And this is the greater. Ibig sabihin, si 476 ang i-compare mo sa AS natin. Pero since your AS is greater than AS minimum, yan yun ito yung AS minimum ko Since AS is greater than AS minimum, therefore, okay. No? Okay yun. So, you will use AS pa rin. No? So, hindi ka na magko-compare ng raw. Kung sakali man na gumamit ka nung rectangular basic one natin na yung may Rn, di ba? Nanguha ka ng Rn. Pwede rin naman to eh. Using mu over reduction BD squared. Basta lang, napatunayan mo ha, na yung reduction is tension control, 0.9. Hindi ka kagad pwedeng dumiretso dito ha. Titignan mo muna kung yung nag-yield ba yung Fy mo. No? So you will use this one, reduction, and then kuha ka ng rho. Yan. Di ba kuha ka ng rho dyan? Yan, yung formula mahaba. Hindi mo na kailangan i-compare sa rho min, no? We'll use that. Doon tayo mag-compare sa AS min. So ngayon, kapag intention nga daw, si BF, 2BW, kunin natin. So yung BW mo shall be the lesser of. So kung ang BF is 1725 dito, since, then yung 2 times 300 na BW is 600. Sabi niya, the lesser of. So mas maliit si 600. So ibig sabihin, yun yung magiging BW mo dito. Kumari lang ha, nasa tension yung gagawin natin. So that would be 0.25 times square root of 21 all over 414 times 600. Yun yung nag-win dito eh, sa condition. Times 470. 780 na siya. Kapag naman 1.4 Fy, okay, 953. So lumalaki, no? So yan yung kung sakali na plunge intention, yan yung nag-win. Pero dahil yung AS natin is greater than pa rin doon, so yun pa rin ang AS natin. So yan lang yung karagdagan natin sa code requirement. No? But the whole process of designing T-beam is in this lecture. So that would be problem number 2, no? Using this one. So try nyo naman kung ang moment natin ay lumaking ganito. So actually, yung pagkuha ng MU max sa step, same pa rin. Compare mo lang yung MU mo na yon doon sa makukuha mo dito. And later on, baka magbago na yung case, baka hindi na siya rectangular, check nyo na. No? So, paano kung nag-T-beam na siya? No? So, tignan natin. Okay, practice in your home po. And then, try nyo rin din kunin yung tension steel area nung beam C sa moment na to. Okay? So, that would be your lab task and to be submitted on Monday. Thank you po.